Hey guys, what is up? Brand new video here, and this is of the top 10 best and top 10 worst films of 2013. Now, I know I said top 10 of each, but in the top 10 worst, there's actually 14 titles. In the top 10 worst, there's actually 9. Well, they're not top 10, they're worst 10. Let's do the 14 best films of the year. So I couldn't really pick 10. I was like, these are all the films I actually really loved. And if a film that came out this year isn't in the best or worst, it's okay. But these ones that are the really best ones or the really worst ones. Alright, let's get into this. So, coming in at number 14 would have to be The Family with Robert De Niro. I really enjoyed that one. It was actually really good. It was a drama thriller. Coming in at number 13, probably Fast and Furious 6. I really did love this one. So sad that Paul Walker died, but this one really needs to come in at number 13. I know it doesn't really, a lot of people put him in their top 10, but this really doesn't classify as top 10, but it would classify as top 15, which it did, coming in at number 13. Coming in at number 12 would have to be No One Lives, with Luke Evans, who's in the new Hobbit. This one was actually really interesting. It was a blind buy when I got it, and he did a really good job in this, so I did really enjoy this one, and it is coming at number 13. Dark Skies, with Dakota Goyo and I forgot her name. Jobs. One with Ashton Kutcher, which I really enjoyed. I watched this on the plane over the way to New Zealand at the beginning of the month. I really enjoyed this one. I bought it on Blu-ray, so you'll see that in my next update. Grown Ups too, and a lot of people shat on this, and a lot of people are going to give me a thumbs down for that, but please don't give me a thumbs down. I actually found this hilarious with Adam Sandler, and it's funny, I'm not a big Adam Sandler fan, but I really did like the first one, and this one was even funnier. I like this sort of humour, the dumb, ridiculous sort of humour. Identity Thief with Jason Bateman and Melissa McCarthy, one that I found hilarious. Saw it at the start of the year in theatres, I did buy it on Blu-ray, absolutely funny. Pacific Rim, one that I really didn't want to see, and when I did get around to seeing it, it was absolutely brilliant, with starring Charlie Hunnam and Ron Perlman and Charlie Day. Absolutely brilliant, definitely check that one out. The Conjuring, one with Vera Farmiga, Patrick Wilson, and a whole bunch of other random people. I really did enjoy this one. It was a very good jump scare one. I didn't personally get scared in it, but it was a really good jump scare film. Texas Chainsaw, a horror film I really did enjoy. This one was really good. Another one is Star Trek Into Darkness. I really did enjoy that one. Very good special effects, very good story. J.J. Abrams really does know how to direct Star Trek films. Coming in at number 3 is Pain and Gain, one that a lot of people didn't like. I personally don't like Mark Wahlberg or Michael Bay, so I was very hesitant about seeing this. The trailer made it look really good, so I did end up going to see this in theatres. I ended up loving it, and I was very surprised by it, so it was one of my most surprised films of the year that I didn't think I would enjoy, and I did, considering I don't like the two. But I think that Michael Bay did a great job in directing this one. Coming in at number 2 is The Way Back, starring Liam James, Steve Carell, Toni Collette, a whole bunch of other great cast. I reckon this has one of the best cast in a film all year. And it was just a great story, a coming-of-age story. Now coming in at number 1, this is the best film of the year, I reckon, and that is The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. You guys knew that was coming. I love The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings films, so yes, this did have to be at number 1. Now, let's get on to the worst films. Now, a lot of these people will very disagree with me, and the one at number 1, you guys will definitely disagree with me, but I didn't like that one. So, what do we have? We've got Evil Dead, the remake. I didn't like it. I honestly didn't. I thought it was okay, but it needs to go on the top 10 worst. Scary Movie 5, I can't get into it. I liked the opening with Charlie Sheen and Lindsay Lohan, but after the title, I couldn't watch it. It was really bad. No. I reckon I turned it off after like 3-4 minutes. Oz the Great and Powerful, I hated it. Honestly, I hated it. I didn't want to put this one on there because it was an okay film, but I really just think it needs to go on there. And it's G.I. Joe Retaliation. It was good. I did enjoy it, but it really just needs to go on the top 10 worst. After Earth with Jaden Smith and Will Smith. Visual effects were great. I didn't like the acting or the storyline. They were really bad, so that really needs to go on the top 10 worst. Beautiful Creatures. Really didn't like that one. It really wasn't that great. Now, Escape from Planet Earth, that needs to go on there as well, I reckon. We have The Incredible Burt Wonderstone as well in there. Now, this is number one. I have reached the worst film of 2013. You guys are really gonna hate me for this, and if you saw my movie review for this, you guys know how much I really didn't like this, and it is Gravity. One that I thought was the biggest pile of shit of the year. It'd probably go on the top 10 worst films of all time if I ever did one of those videos, which I eventually will. I just really hated this. It was one film that I actually wanted to walk out in, and I never walk out of films in the theatre. It was one that I actually really wanted to see. The only thing that kept me there was my friend. She wanted to keep watching, so I found it a bit boring. I found myself just sitting there looking up at the roof. I really just didn't like it. It wasn't one that I would go back and watch again. I'm definitely not buying it on Blu-ray. But that's my video for best and worst films of 2013. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and agreed with a couple of the ones in there. I know you're not going to agree with all of them, but they're the best and worst films for me of this year. In the new year, which I wish you guys a happy new year, but in the new year I'll be doing probably a video of the best and worst films of all time, so definitely keep your eyes open for that. And definitely hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you enjoy my videos, drop me down a comment below, and I'll see you guys next time. Definitely hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get as many subscribers as I can, but anyway, thanks a lot for watching guys, and I'll see you guys later.